Alrighty. Looks like we are a go.
All right, hello everyone, and thank you for joining us on this lovely Sunday evening. We are playing the Aintza Empire campaign. This campaign is rated R. So
Fuck off,
be
please.
prepared. Hey,
Your viewers fuck.
Viewer
No
discretion
way.
is advised.
Viewer
Thank
discretion is
you.
heavily advised. um,
What is happening?
Your guess is as good as mine.
No copyright is intended. All copyright purposes are towards for Ivan Dutch's playlist, Music D20, Tabletop RPG Music, Michael Gluffy Music and Ambience, and Tabletop Audio. Alrighty. Last we left off, our lovely adventurers, or, well, guild members, I should say, just came back from a visit to the Feywild, which until today did not know existed. So, and thanks to the Fae, though, they have saved a couple of days on their journey and are making a stop at a town or city, Shadow, where they have received provisions and have learned that there is a carnival happening. It is all that the townspeople are buzzing about, and you can't help but pick up a few names here and there. Yeah, not to mention the crossover. It sounds like this tournament you hear
should be in the back.
has gotten the attention of everyone in the Elent Kingdom, which is where you guys currently are. You guys have all just finished your shopping and have made it back to the inn and are reconvening with each other. This is where wow, I just had a huge brain fart.
There's so much going on.
Just a tad. Aridin, your group enters the tavern first, and followed by Rin and C later on.
Well, we managed to procure the wood needed for any minor repairs. Did you guys manage to find us any more rations?
I believe we got whatever was requested.
You were successful.
Very good. We'll be fully stocked by the time that we leave.
As you guys are pouring over what you guys have bought, all you can hear around you is talks of the carnival. It's still early enough in the day. Don't plan on leaving tonight. Who's gonna bring up the idea of going to the carnival?
So, are we gonna are we gonna try and cheer ourselves up to go to Carnival?
It would probably be the most normal thing that we do. We did.
So I'm just
I don't see why not. It's not like I'm not going to be leaving tonight, so if it might be best to lay off the senses, especially after whatever happened.
Especially.
I guess we could learn a thing or two from this carnival.
Then it's decided. I'll go procure our rooms. The rest of you, well, get cozy. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. Oh,
What
yeah.
can you learn from a carnival, Simon?
You can learn something from anything, really.
But what do you want to learn from a carnival?
That's for me to find out.
Alrighty.
Who knows?
As you guys are talking, you see a flyer on one of the posts listing all the amazing acts that are happening. You see tell of the great magician Madoni, Madame Leona, the fortune teller, Barry the clown, and there's a play that seems to be going on that is catching everyone's attention. You see a lot of sideshow acts with varying performers, and the main event is the Grand Tournament event. All of this sounds so exciting.
Oh, exciting.
Hmm. A play. That sounds fun.
Zeno walks over and he points at the play and the tournament on the poster.
I do agree. The play does look rather interesting.
Is it more of a play or is it more of like a sideshow, like trying to find a nicer word, or is it like one of the old-fashioned like freak show sort of things?
It is an
I don't-
actual play.
Okay.
Anyone else have any thoughts on this?
Been a long time since I've seen a play.
What else is going on?
You see varying vendors listed and musical acts listed as well. But the main things that are drawing your attention is the fortune teller, the sideshow, and the play, along, of course, with the grand tournament.
A fortune teller seems interesting.
I agree.
I never trust fortune tellers. Last one I went
Zeno
to
just
creeped me
Zeno
out.
just tilts his head slightly. He doesn't know what a fortune teller is.
Trex,
I would
do you
agree with
trust
you, Jax.
anyone?
No comment.
Wise policy.
Secondly, you don't really need to trust a fortune teller. It's just good fun. 9 times out of 10, it's mostly just generic stuff like, "Oh, you have a bright future ahead of you."
I probably met the wrong fortune teller then.
What did he tell you to get cancer or something?
Don't want to talk about it.
What's cancer?
Just quickly, let's move on.
You
We're
should
about
know
to turn
this, Simon. You're a doctor.
personally-
There's a whole field for it.
We're about to tear the
Well,
world apart.
personally, I would prefer my fate to be my own. So I might head over to the play. Anyone
I
else?
agree.
A fortune teller doesn't set your fate. None of it's really that real.
Still,
I would have agreed with
rather-
you. But we
I'd
were
rather-
just in the Feywild.
Do you
I'd
think a
rather-
random
I'd prefer
fortune
not to know.
teller is going to be connected to the Way Files?
Magic exists. You don't know.
Whatever we
Do you think anyone who actually knows magic exists wants to be known as a fortune teller?
Maybe.
Well, they might
Maybe.
make money.
so
I
am I,
don't know.
so am I gathering that we don't all agree on seeing the fortune teller?
I say we stick
Well,
together.
I'm heading
Yeah, you are.
over.
Seven just shrugs.
Just please make sure that we're all staying together on this. Because here's my question to all of you. Have any of you been here before?
Zeno's emphatically shaking his head.
Have
Good.
I
Good.
wanna-
Honest man.
History. Well, perhaps we should visit them all. Go through the list.
What?
A few of them.
Oh yeah, put the DM through our faces.
Might I remind you, you guys already did a poll. I'm just giving the illusion of choice in this campaign right now. Because you already
said a
made
few
your
of them.
decisions.
The illusion.
We
I
probably
mean,
have
me
enough
and
time
Chax
in the
and
night.
anyone else, if anyone really doesn't want to go to the fortune teller, could probably just go, in quotation marks, to the play. And, well, everyone else goes to the fortune teller.
No, I think. Well, the plan was to. If
To stick together.
I think it's best to stick together. So, how does everyone sound on the ground tournament?
I
I
rather
loaded up a
play
poll.
first.
So.
Oh.
Speaking of which, is it the top, like, 3 voted things? Because technically there's 4 of them, because 2 of them tied.
I think no matter what, grand tournament's always gonna happen. But I'm gonna make the sideshow play and the fortune teller happen for sure.
Does the poster have a time for each of the events?
There are the fortune teller is always happening as she is a booth. There are a couple of play times. One happening every hour on the dot, lasting for about 30 minutes. And then the sideshow happens throughout the carnival. Always changing.
That was
Think
my
they'll let us
question earlier. Is
enter in
this
the
side-
tournament?
One at a time, please. Rin?
I was gonna say, do you think they'll let us enter the tournament?
Oh no, not a recap.
Unfortunately for you, it is the last day of the carnival, and everyone that's in the tournament right now has already gone through a couple of the ranks.
I don't need deja vu.
I was
You'll
gonna
be
say
saving-
that was kind of the question I meant earlier. Like the sideshow, is that like a freak show type thing?
In general, there's gonna be like a sword swallower. There's gonna be a fire dancer. There's gonna
Okay,
be
They're
jugglers.
more like performers than okay.
Yeah.
Watch out for
They're
the
little
one-eyed
performers.
monster.
I did say a small sideshow with varying performers.
She did.
Okay, so this is out of character, so Zeno's still not talking, but where are we going first?
That is
Okay.
the greatest question.
All right. So, who really wants to do the fortune teller?
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Me.
Zeno puts up a hand and he waves it side by side, and kind of like a so-so. He doesn't know what it is, but he's kind of interested.
Very well. Why don't we pay her a visit first?
You look so happy, Rin.
Yeah, I don't think C would want to, but she can stand in the doorway grumbling and crossing her arms.
Chax would probably do the same.
Let us not dawdle, shall we?
Already.
Simon's gonna take the poster with him.
Did anybody else hear that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sound like a dog barking.
Sounds like it's a call from God to tell you not to pull the
Alright, let me grab something up real quick.
Is that a bear?
What? Oh, on the
In the-
right.
in the right hand. It's like a bear with a tumor.
It
Oh my
kind
God.
of looks like a bear.
It was hidden in plain sight all along.
What?
The on the
On the far right side. It's just
Yeah,
a bear
right
with
there.
a tumor.
That was the first thing I saw. I was like, what is that?
It's a weird sculpture. Didn't you know? There's sculptures here.
And the sculpture is a bear with a tumor.
I don't think somebody made an elephant right.
So
I don't
it's just
think-
like looking at it in confusion. It's like,
Made
who
horrors
made
beyond our
this? Who
comprehension.
designed this? Why?
You know what it reminds me of, Simon? Or not Simon. Xena?
Oh no.
He turns his head to you curiously.
Your airship.
He gives you a look of pure outrage before just turning around and crossing his arms.
Y'all are silly.
See, he's just looking at all the lights, being like, there's no electricity in this structure. No wonder who took all the effort to light these.
Electricity?
She doesn't say that, but she's just like looking at the lights, being like, I wonder. It must have taken an awful lot of time to light all these.
And a lot of oil.
Constant AI criticism.
They,
My goodness.
they killed an
Does
entire whale for
electricity
this.
exist in this world?
AI slander. AI slander.
Hey, I'm not an artist, and I did the best I could in a short time.
No worries.
Does electricity exist in this world?
No, it doesn't.
No.
It's just, it is hilarious how many lanterns are there, though.
Either it's cancer. It's, not
It's a
invented yet.
festival. It's a carnival.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah, plus like 20 lanterns in the center. That's
I can imagine that the small fairy lights strung up are like little bottles with fireflies in them or something.
That'd be cute.
Yeah, y'all are so judgmental.
Judging, I was just saying, like, it was something a cute little thing for her to do. She's like, I wonder who put in all this effort.
Alrighty. As you guys are wandering around the Carnival, you see lots of different booths, all of them peddling their wares. You see some leatherworks, along with a blacksmith hammering away in a forge for all to see. You smell delicious food, roasted turkey legs, and candied.
Does anyone stop Zeno from heading over and looking at the leather worker or the blacksmith? Because if
No,
not,
this
he's
is
just
your-
gonna
this-
wander over.
We're walking around to see around. You're not
I
being
think you're-
babysat.
I think you're so short that nobody would notice
I
you
thought we
waddle
were all
away.
staying as a group and heading to the fortune teller. So I was like, if you're not paying attention to him while we're going over there, he's heading off and looking at the craftsmanship.
Should
Riddle
just-
grab
mean,
his
you
hand
just-
while hooked arms with C and like skipping along with you two.
Ooh, while we're walking by, can I just see if I notice, like, if they're selling any, like, upgraded bows or arrows or anything cool?
Wizard, the wonderful Wizard of
You do see workmanship of bows being peddled and sold. But currently, you guys are not shopping. You're off on a mission to find the fortune teller.
Hey, anyone want?
I just imagine
Anyone
Eridan
want
pulling the
some
leash on all
good
of us.
turkey legs?
What's that, Takini?
Hey, those turkey legs smell quite nice. Anyone want any?
Well, We should probably grab one.
It would.
Nah.
It would save time with a dinner bill.
I walk up to whoever's selling turkey legs, like, "Hey, sir or ma'am, how much
Sir.
is a leg, sir?"
Oh, that's one leg would be 5 shards.
Alrighty. So out of game, 10 shards is one of the necks, correct?
Yeah, 10 shards would be 1 copper leaf.
Alrighty. So that would be 2, 4, 6. I will give him 4 copper leaves.
Oh, you're paying.
8 turkey legs, eh? Got
Yep,
yourself a big
well,
group.
I'm not eating one.
Well, you're eating one.
I'm a
She's
vegetarian!
Don't worry, I'll eat yours.
You can eat it.
Yeah, she can have what she wants. She'll eat it for you, and then do Mama Bird style or whatever.
I beg your finest pardon.
He's gonna go find a nice corner to avoid Takini.
Zucchini comes back with a tray full of turkey legs.
Everybody grab one.
Uh,
I take one, bite into it.
Mm.
All right,
Take
let's head out.
one, so.
Oh, looks like there's one
So it
extra.
takes one.
Anyone want it? Anyone got the?
It's-
Oh.
Wait, you're gonna
Um,
have 3 turkey legs?
Oh no, this is kind of in world. Like I would have bought everyone one, and there'd be one extra since C wouldn't grab one.
Rin did.
So this is gonna be just.
Rin did call dibs.
Rin already grabbed C's.
I'm like, yoink!
I know, but
And you gave 4 copper leaves, and that means 8 turkey legs. There's only 7 of you.
So then
I
there's
would
2 extra.
I would have 7, and I'll just tell them to keep the change.
Okay.
We'll just keep it at that.
Giving it
Like,
to
you
a
didn't
bystander.
specify earlier.
No worries, that's on my end. I was gonna say, but I was too caught up. Like, oh, someone's getting 2, but I wouldn't know that. So
Yeah.
Gave the extra one to the fortune teller.
no, Rin grabbed it.
Yep.
So
Rin's very hungry. And fair food's always good food.
I'd go for a turkey leg though.
As you guys are wandering, searching for the fortune teller's booth, music is drifting through the air. The candlelit lanterns are flickering, giving a very magical feeling. Kids are laughing, running around with pinwheels, and just having some what looks like paint on their faces. Looks like someone's doing face painting. There's a bunch of adults gathering around, drinking and laughing as well, and taking in the festivities. You guys finally make your way to the fortune teller's booth. And
Can I add one thing while we're walking towards there?
Hmm.
As Kini's walking through, he's gonna kind of close his eyes and try to reminisce about something, but he can't really get there without having like a slight sour face. So it's gonna look like he's gonna try to reminisce about something, but he can't really bring himself all the way to remembering it in good folly, I guess. And like anyone who wants to roll or anything, it's not going to be super difficult. You're not trying to hide it too much.
13 perception.
does 13 perception work, Takini?
Well, I'll probably just say it's 10 because he's not like he's trying to hide it too much. So I'd say probably a 10 would work. Over a 10 will work for this.
You do perceive Takini's somber face.
Takini, there's no time for that right now.
Oh.
Ow!
Oh.
Gosh.
Damn.
This is a carnival. We're supposed to be having fun here.
You're right. We should
Well,
not
I kind of
stick to
I
such
knock on his
memories.
forehead a little bit as I say that.
Yes, he's probably kind of thinking back on some memories, and she's like a little sad about it, but she's not really sure if she wants to feel sad or happy about it. But she is definitely trying to hide it. She doesn't want anyone to know that what she's feeling.
Zenos not noticed any of what has just happened. He's just looking around in just wonder. This is his first time ever seeing something like this.
Don't poke me in the forehead like that again. A good tap on the shoulder should work just fine.
Wait, does he make a face?
Well, yeah, that's me rubbing my head. I see, because you said you like flick him or hit him in the forehead or something.
Oh yeah, just a casual little
Just then.
a poke.
Yeah, he's just gonna. It's gonna look like he's overreacting, but like he's just gonna rub his like a shoulder should be fine next time.
But I was also asking if C was making a face.
What did you say?
Were you making a face while having these thoughts?
Maybe just a little like dazed out, but, like lost in thought a little bit. Like she's like paying attention. She's not like completely out of it, but just you could
Okay.
tell she's not completely present. Well, maybe no. I don't know if you can tell. She's not completely present, but I think she's kind of trying to hide it.
There can be
12
rolls
perception?
made if we wanna see.
12 perception?
I'm trying to decide what I'd want to roll. I'm like, if I'm trying to hide it, would it be like deception or something?
Yep, it would be deception. We're just so happy.
Roll. You were
It's-
working the other day.
It's rolling.
I'm on my phone. I didn't want to do my laptop.
Hey, I'll be right back, guys.
Well,
I
it's a
may
0. Where's my
be-
D20? Ugh.
I'll probably be gone for a little, but I should be back soon.
Why not just bring your food to
16.
your room?
No, I have to probably help cut up the final pieces and get it ready to come up. I'm just saying it may take a little bit.
Bring your
Okay.
new headphones.
You should bring your new headphones.
Sure.
16. Alrighty. What did you roll, Simon?
12.
You do not notice anything going on with C as you are too preoccupied with Takini and his somber look.
You've avoided the snark for now.
Oh, the bromance.
You make your way to Madame Leona's tent. And lucky for you, she has no visitors at this time.
Good. So, who would like to
Well-
go first?
Zenos still doesn't know what this is, so he's
Sorry
kind
about
of apprehensive.
Don't make me
Do you
have you
know
guys
it's-
roll to go first.
I would
It's
just
gonna
say-
be alright. It's most of it is just for
I
good
thought it'd be
fun.
Rin.
Just-
Just
Yeah,
He's
Rin can
been
go
so
first.
excited this
Rin will
whole
be
time.
like, I'll go first.
Some initiative.
Ooh.
Yeah, we should roll. Let's have it be that the fortune teller pokes at us first, so we can roll initiative to kind of have us sit.
Yeah. I'll have you roll initiative. Y'all are doing it. Every single one of you. You're not escaping this.
C's
Alright.
not going up. If the fortune teller calls her out, I mean, she can try, I suppose.
She will yell it to you.
She can do
I was
that.
just saying that-
I'm not volunteering though.
So this
She can
one
yell
be
at me
like,
when
that Ren has initiative.
Oh.
The fortune teller will call your name, see.
Can I just be last, or do you really want me to roll
I
initiative?
think I know who's going
Roll.
first.
Red really wants to go first.
Oh.
Oh, brutal.
Well,
Well, I guess I could make it go last if you really want to see.
C does not want to. Period. She does not think that. She does not think that magic and the threads of fate should be a game.
Oh, we shall see.
I'm not sure if your higher ups believe such a thing.
She doesn't say that. That's just what she believes.
Jackson doesn't like fortune tellers.
Zeno just doesn't know what a fortune teller is.
music got really spooky, guys.
Hey, Zeno, do you know what a fortune teller is?
He shakes his head no.
It's a sir or ma'am who does some tricks like reading your hand or looking into a glass ball to
Some
see what your
creepy
future
witch
holds for you.
Actually,
Most
it's
of the
made out
time,
of
there's not-
crystal, not glass.
Well, it's a clear material, and 9 times out of 10, it's not actual magic. It's just someone who looks at it and plays theater. So it's just for good fun.
You say it's not magic. Jax rolls his eyes.
Zeno is still visibly confused, but he gives you a thumbs up and nods his head.
Oh, that's a really big bone you have.
That one cost me
Oh
extra.
my.
I had to make sure he got his fill.
gotta make sure that the cannibal's fed.
Damn.
The fortune teller comes out of her tent hearing you guys talking. My, what a very lively group.
You don't
Come
know.
on, dears.
Well, actually, you may know half of it.
I bet I do. Actually, I should probably make it.
Oh, you potato, my potato.
Ooh, spooky.
Spooky.
You dear. She points to Ren. Let's see what your fortune says. She leads you into her tent, and there's all sorts of baubles and knickknacks scattered around. Sit, sit. I don't bite. Now tell me, Ren. What is your heart's desire?
I don't know. You know my name. You should know my heart's desire.
That I should. But however, I only see what the fates tell me. She just kind of peers towards the candle. What an odd history you have. So much fire lingering in that heart of yours. Now, would you care to gaze into my crystal ball? The fortune teller is gazing as well. And A strong smell permeates the air. And at first you think it's a sort of incense ring. And there's a little bit of a breeze. You also think it just could be a draft in the tent. Ah. Such a hard past. An even harder future. There's something just out of reach. A truth we so long to learn. What is this truth? Truth is closer than you think, and yet it's almost out of reach as well. Your parents, my dear. What was an accident? There was no accident. Someone caused the fire. It was... I can't see. The goddess is not allowing me to see who this face was, unfortunately, my dear. But you'll soon find out. As to your future. There's something big coming up. Something very big indeed. Fortune teller just gives a deep breath. And her eyes are glazing over like she's trying to pierce the veil between realities. Be careful who you trust. There's a lot of mystery surrounding you, Ren. It's hard for even me to tell what it's telling, it's trying to warn you about. There's something quite peculiar going on. I'm sensing a gift from you. Hold that gift, Ren. You are going to need it in the future. You still have time, though. But I'd still practice. And then she kind of opens this little egg that was by her side. And it is a bunch of bones and trinkets. And she throws it on the table. Huh. Quite peculiar. There's something shielding me from seeing all of your future. You've been blessed by a goddess, haven't you? Not just that. Are there any questions to your future that you or past that you wish to know, Ren, that I might be able to glean? Win.
No. Just a lot
No.
to think about.
No questions at all. I'm surprised.
I don't think I want to know anymore.
Suit yourself. Why don't you send your friend Simon in next?
She'll just silently get up and then like walk out and just point to him and point to the tent next.
Before you walk out completely, that should be like, and Rin, I do wish you luck on your journey to Shores. You're going to need it.
I thought it was something stupid. Just. Would you also like to sign up for free Fortune membership?
So true though.
Sorry.
Well, so I'm just gonna cautiously head inside.
Simon. Please take a seat.
He takes his.
Now, before we begin, do you have any questions about your future, your past?
I do have nightmares about. Don't know if I should say. Dogs eating people?
Dogs eating people? Why, that is quite an interesting dream. Yet dreams do tell us so much about oneself. Tell me, why are you afraid of dogs, Simon?
Well, I suspect it has something to do with that dream.
But I fear that goes much further than you think. Something happened. Something you're blocking out.
Oh?
Dear old mum, I believe. Something happened to her, didn't it?
My mother?
Yes. She died. How did she die? That I can't exactly tell. But I can see the dog eating her corpse. Oh, what a gruesome sight for a young boy. There you are, trying to go to her, only to be chased away from the very dog eating her. Oh, such a poor sight for a young boy to see. Seems like your master protected you from it, though. Hiding you away. What a kind master he is. Tell me, Simon, do you have other
Yes?
nightmares besides dogs eating people? I imagine a man of your caliber might have some conscience of what he does. So many
Not-
souls hanging on to you. So many souls.
I kind of just blocked this out.
What up?
Be careful if I were you. One day you may reap what you sow. But not to say that I will do anything, of course. I'm just a harmless fortune teller. Yeah. As for your fortune. She kind of gazes into the crystal ball. How peculiar. She just kind of looks at you. What kind of group of friends are you? You're barely seeing to your friend's future. And yours is almost completely blocked.
Oh,
I dare say.
speaking of Ren,
Of course I'm speaking of Rin. She's the only one of your friends that I've seen so far.
and you said her future is blocked?
Hmm. She kind of gazes at you. Almost like she's trying to peer into your soul. You found a book.
Summer looks a little surprised and concerned.
Oh, what treasures have you unfolded in that book?
How do you know about that?
I know a lot of things, my dear. Be careful with what you do with that book, though. The knowledge you gain from it will cause a heavy price one day. Tell me, Simon, have
Mhm.
you been forgetting things lately?
If I were, how could I tell?
Make a fair point. One day you shall see. Be careful of the powers that you seek, for not all powers are good. But not all powers are bad. The knowledge you retain one day slip through your grasp. One day you'll become a shell of yourself. And you won't know what your purpose is anymore.
Hmm.
Be careful in Shoros. There's something else at work there. Indeed, quite the mystery.
My. He's a little tense.
Don't be tense now, dear. I'm not going to reveal your secrets. And as she says this, she hands Simon a little trinket. This is a talisman. I suggest you wear this at all times. It might protect you from what is to come.
He takes a close look at it.
Now, go fetch your friend Jax for me, will you?
You were just giving me this?
But of course. You're gonna need it more than I will.
He cautiously observes it. Can I investigate it? Really quick?
You can certainly try.
Alright. It's not a great roll, 13.
You can't quite exactly make out what its purpose is. For all you know, it could just be a random trinket. Not entirely sure if she's a real deal, though, or if she's just saying random stuff either. But so far, everything she said has been kind of on it.
Definitely struck a chord. Wait, is that the right term?
It definitely struck a chord, yes.
Well, he's going to thank her, do a little bow, and then take the trinket and put it in his pocket and walk out. As he's walking out, he's going to, out of earshot from her, but in earshot to the friends group, he's going to say, "What a load of nonsense."
Oh!
But he doesn't believe that.
You,
It's just for show.
I beg your pardon.
Oh.
All of a sudden, she just like magically teleports him back and is like, "Excuse me."
Well, she's a fortune teller, so she knows I'm not being serious when I say that.
You sure about that?
Any thoughts on my message?
I mean, I'd be willing to role play that with you. As Jax is trying to just kind of hype himself up.
Jax kind of
Oh yeah,
sighs. Oh wait, you go.
Okay, I was just gonna say if we do it, I'm just gonna start to kind of, after like maybe like kind of overhearing some of Simon's, I'm just gonna kind of start to like wander away, kind of keeping my head down, trying to kind of get out of this area.
I got this. See, darling, where are you going?
Away from here. I would think you of all people would be more wary of giving of someone who may or may not have actual abilities, but if they do, we're in the trade of keeping secrets, powerful secrets, someone who may or may not be adept at magic or at least interested in magical artifacts might want to know. And I'm concerned about us just handing this information over to someone we know nothing about.
You know, on the one hand, you raise a good point. On the other, unless there's some real... what's the word I'm looking for? If there's any kind of real connection between your suspicions and an actual truth behind it all, I'm afraid that our hands are tied and this is just a little bit of fun. Besides, what does she really have to gain from any of us?
Info about a certain organization we work for, or certain magical artifacts that someone of that profession might be interested in. You don't think someone like that would be interested in, say, and she says this very, very quietly, say, an amulet that would unearth someone's secret fears or desires or nightmares?
Once again, Maria has a good point. Are you saying that something should happen to this person?
That is not what I was implying. I think that could
Because from
probably
what
come
you're
with a string of its own problems. I was just saying maybe we shouldn't be handing out our past and future so willingly.
I see you being rather defensive about something. I don't suppose that you have a whole lot to hide, do you?
Not that affects anyone else really, just things I'd prefer to keep to myself. But again, as an organization, I would say we probably have many things to hide. Not many of which we've been in the loop about, but still, many things that probably should fall into the, well, any other wrong hands.
Well, again, I don't see this person having any sort of dealings or affiliations, even liaisons with any of the rival factions that may oppose us. So at this point, it's just a bit of fun. I can't say that I've done this before, and it's just at this point something to indulge us. Although it is rather interesting, isn't it? Just seeing who's already gone in and just come out with a little bit of a more serious face. Kind of makes me wonder if she's really good at cold reading, or if there's something else to it. You're not curious?
I
I'd be curious all I like, but I still think this could be dangerous.
Can I approach them?
And you seem awfully confident. And you, sure, if you want. And you seem awfully confident that she's not for a fortune teller you know nothing about.
You know, I wouldn't worry about any of it. She clearly doesn't know what she's talking about.
I'm gonna roll insight on that.
See, it's just gonna be like
Roll deception, Simon.
Yeah, see, either way, see, it's just gonna be like, sure. Well, you better do what you wish. I'll stay outside.
I rolled a 19, so a 23.
Alright, so I have to beat a 23. Come on, baby. I believe in you. I believe in you. Nope. 15. ain't happening. Just, okay. I believe you. Skeptically, but I believe you.
Believe you, I do.
I think Aridin should sometimes just talk like Yoda for no reason other than to be cryptic.
I don't see that fitting him.
I don't see that working.
No.
Anyways,
But the crypticness.
Again, C just ends with that. Well, the rest of you can do what you wish, I suppose, if you want to go handing out all our secrets. I will be remaining outside.
Well, while I wait for my turn, would you like to indulge in some chocolate with me?
I'm assuming it's my turn.
Yeah. While this conversation is happening, technically you'll be in there. We'll have that letting them play this.
Okay.
He's just gonna be like, I'll see what they have.
Alrighty.
Myself some food and
Alright, Madam of the Bones. Do regale us with the... Oh, that actually looks like a really nice plate. Because the dog expects my food.
Ooh, corn on the cob. Is that mashed
With
potatoes, grilled
rice.
veggies?
What's that on the
Or is
side
that
there?
rice?
Is that chicken?
Yes. It's chicken, beef, and I think sausage.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Also,
Good.
Got
I
a-
messaged you this, but can I roll Arcana?
I saw that. I was just a bit too busy telling the fortunes. Yes, you can roll
Yeah.
Arcana.
Is that water?
And a little treat.
Oh.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Blazing apple.
Yeah. Look, I don't care how big the room is.
Fireball.
I cast fireball.
You don't remind me of last night.
Oh yeah, no. Mira and Blake missed that, but that's okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys
what's
played till
important?
almost 4 a.m. 4 or 5 a.m. our times.
Yeah, 2 a.m. Arizona time, but we're having a blast.
Normally I'd be up for it, but I had baby shower. I didn't want to be completely unconscious.
I had to
Fair.
work.
Fair.
Alright, Chax. My dearest Chax. It is your turn.
Senna just gives like a reassuring thumbs up.
Jax kind of gives a slight side eye.
Now, before we begin, my dear, do you have any questions for me? Anything you would like to know?
About what?
Your future, of course. Or maybe even your past?
I don't care.
But you're so brimming with questions. Why not take the opportunity to ask what your heart desires?
My desires have been long gone.
Your dreams say otherwise. Tell me, Chax. Why do you so cry out for your mother and father when you were sold out?
Jax kind of stays quiet.
Do you ever wonder why? I sold you? Your silence tells me a lot, dear one. Your past is a tragic one indeed. Having to kill at such a young age. Having to deal with the fact that your parents sold you off. Having to leave your siblings behind. Tell me, have you ever wondered what happened to your lovely family?
That two of them burned.
And what about your dear sister? Haven't you ever wondered what happened to her?
Jax kind of looks down. You see, after you, so to speak, left, your sister wasn't in the best of cases herself. You see, something you never knew. Your father had a gambling problem. And unfortunately, you took it a bit too far. And you ended up being the price he paid. Oh, but that didn't stop there. Did you ever wonder what would happen to your sister if you escaped that man? I think she, at this point in time, she was captured by a slaver. Or she was sold to a slaver, that I cannot tell. She's currently living in the Isadora Empire. See, your family sold her off too. What an illusion this family is. Seemed so happy at first, yet that illusion fell rather quickly, wouldn't you say? Since then, you have had trust issues, but I don't blame you. Who would trust anyone after his own family? You'll say. Why are you afraid of the color purple? That is such an odd thing to be afraid of.
I don't have to answer that.
No, you do not. But the truth will come out, like it always does. Tell me, Chucks, why do you still hide behind that mask? You're not scarred. In fact, you're quite a handsome young boy. Perhaps you're hiding from yourself. Can you not look at yourself in the mirror anymore after what you have committed? All the atrocities. It's like a dark cloud hanging over you. It's almost repulsive. I'll say, there's a glimpse of hope in your future. If you learn to let love into your hearts again. You've almost...
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. You've almost become completely closed off. I dare say if you haven't found your friends, you would have successfully closed off your heart. There's still hope for you yet.
Jack's gonna turns his head to the side, trying to just not think about it.
You can resist all you want, Chucks. The future is still there. Your past will still haunt you. Stop fighting it all and accept it. Once you embrace it all, things will start finally coming into place.
Fortune teller's just looking at him now, still trying to get a read on him.
Jax is kind of just staying quiet, contemplating.
What are you thinking so hard about?
Why would a fortune teller care about what I'm thinking about?
Care about what?
Care. Why would a fortune teller care about what I'm thinking about?
Because the mind of a human being. Yours, most definitely. The past you have, the souls that are shackled here. One can only wonder what lies behind that mask. And I do not mean your physical mask. I mean your emotional. You make jokes to hide the pain. You deflect anything that could cause you harm. You've made it to where you become virtually impenetrable for emotions. I would be careful. It's a dark cloud hanging in your future. One that is hard to read. When you're in Suarez, be on the lookout for an old building with a green roof. Something you need to do there. Your screams. Screams of children.
Sure.
Now the emotionless check. You won't stay that way for long. Although I guess if we do decide to fully close off your heart, that would be most unfortunate for this world. Do be careful who you trust, though. There's something sinister going on. And it's so deeply inwebbed that it's hard to find the root. Do go find your dear friend Aridin for me, shall you? Will you?
Jax kind of gets up and heads outside, looking for Aridin.
Aridin is with C, just having some chocolate dipped strawberries. Now you see, I always like these two together. It's mostly because it adds sweet to sweet. You can't go wrong with that.
I'm a big fan of chocolate, but pairs nice with does pair nice with the strawberry, I suppose.
I told you, especially when they do the little whip trick at the top. Oh, hey Jax.
It's your turn.
Okay. Try not to have too much fun without me. If there are any hidden tricks to this, I'll let you know. Let's see what happens.
Careful, these people are master manipulators.
Oh.
You'd be surprised.
Okay. I'll just take my turn now. And so Aridin is going to enter the tent.
He offers Chax a strawberry.
Checks size and takes it.
Oh. Aaron, welcome. Please have a seat, will you?
I don't mind if I do. Been walking all day.
Now, before I begin telling your past and future, do you have any questions that are burning the tip of your tongue?
I don't suppose you'd be able to tell me anything about a fae, would you?
Fae? Now that's a word I haven't heard in a while. What do you want to know about the Fae?
Mere curiosity, as it were. I just simply want to know what one could know.
The Fae are tricky creatures indeed. There's not much known about them. But the Fae in your life is indeed a trickster. You see, she seems to love helping at the expense of her own, let's say, shall you, own endeavors. There's a reason why she's helping you. But it's not quite clear. Although it never is clear with the Fae. Tell me, why have you engaged with the Fae? Most mortals tend to steer away. There are stories about them too.
Suppose one was to be invited into the realm. Would this be an unfortuitous event for someone to endeavor? Or is this a case of I wouldn't worry too much about it?
You were invited into the Feywild. Now that's a rare sight. And she let you go? Oh, there must be something she wants. For no Fae would ever let someone leave.
Well, your intuition is correct. But before I go and blather about it, any guesses as perchance as to what it might be?
Some sort of creature, that's for sure.
Off to the right
Two
start.
creatures, actually. They both live in the mountain. Well, you're gonna have such a fun time capturing them. Right. One lives in the sky, does it not?
Could you repeat that to
I'm
me?
trying to actually. One lives in the sky, does it not? I don't actually remember what they were.
Gonna need to Go through the notes.
Go through the notes.
Quickly, who was the note taker? Who was designated note taker?
They both live in the mountain. One lives on top, one lives underneath.
Wait, I thought it was only two.
Yeah, there's two. One lives up in the mountain, and one lives in the deep.
Never mind.
Alrighty. I'll say. They might have almost given you an impossible task. Just what did she do for you that would warrant such a prize to be claimed?
Well, favors for favors. Just so happened we gained a favor in exchange for a favor.
Yes. Do be careful of this Fae. It may seem like she has your best interests in heart, but I don't think she does.
Duly noted.
What choice information. Now, Harden, tell me. What exactly happened with you and your wife?
Oh, what a lovely ceremony it was. Nothing too egregious. Although the choice in atmosphere was a little too gothic for me.
But it seems to fit you so well.
Perhaps.
You see that you've also murdered your own parent. Don't blame you there. Your father is resting well in hell.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
Although you might be on track to join him with
It cut you off. Might be on track
Although
to
you-
join him. And then it just cut you off.
Although you made on track to join him. There's the way you're going.
Sins of the father continue on with the son. Oh.
Tis but a shame. And your mistress. She's a fickle being. She's keeping something from you.
Why'd you have to put it like that? Just out of character. Why'd you have to put it like that?
You're the one that let your mind go there.
You literally could have said, your employer isn't very forthcoming with this information. With certain details. Just saying. But do continue. My mistress. Yes. Very secretive.
This mission she has you on. I think change a lot of events for the Empire.
Without a doubt.
Just what have you gotten you and your friends into?
Is it any different than something else you could tell me about?
Oh, and what would you like to know?
Oh, well, I'm just hearing all these facts being relayed back to me. I just assumed that you would know exactly what I'm referring to.
Can't know unless you ask, darling.
Tell
I
me then.
see things that the spirits let me.
Then will the spirits let you see the night I took yet another sweet revenge into my own hands? Because we've already spoken of 2 so far. Why not speak of the 3rd? We've only just started.
Out of character. What's the third revenge you're talking about?
I mean, I did list it in the backstory. It's when he killed his commanding officer.
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah. You know, you are deflecting, my dear. But sure, let's go ahead and talk about that. What would you like to know?
I'm just curious. You know what I've noticed? Nobody panics when things go according to plan, even if the plan's horrifying. If tomorrow you tell the newsboy that a gang of kids had gone and set themselves on fire, or that a carriage full of soldiers has just toppled over a cliff, nobody panics. Because it's all part of the plan. But if I, one night, decide to murder a major general in his sleep, everybody loses their minds! You see what that is? That's introducing a little anarchy. They upset the established order, and everything becomes chaos. See, I'm looking forward to this mission oh so very much. For one particular reason, but another follows. Because, as it stands, I'm an agent of chaos. Oh, and I think you and I both know the true rule of chaos. It's fair.
You speak such truths for a man who knows so little. You see, you speak of chaos, but is it truly chaos that you are inflicting, or just disorder? Because it can always be reined in.
That's true. Could I actually be teetering on the edge? That's a good question. Is that what
If you want true,
is that what the future holds?
if you want true chaos, by all means, keep going down the path you are. But I shall warn you, it's a path you might regret going down. The fate of the Empire, after all,
The fate of the Empire, what?
does hang in the balance.
That microphone is really fighting you, just so you know.
I can tell now. Shut up. Okay,
It's just
keep staying in the mood.
focus. The Empire this, the Empire that. You say that like I'm some sort of politician. I was just once a mere soldier who... For once... Actually, no. That's partially a lie. For yet another time in his life, thought he had achieved what he thought he was seeking, only to have it ripped away. And then after that, what happens? I go off and I try something else. Because life just doesn't seem to want to be rid of me just yet. It's... how should you say... I guess it's just too good to get rid of me just yet. Either that or death has been ignoring my letters. Such a fickle mistress. Although...
Death has no need of you yet. That is for sure. You still have work to do, Aiden.
Sorry.
But that depends on what you do. You see, future vampire very much death does affect you, whether you like to admit it or not. You speak of change. You speak of it like it's another day gone by, for how the politics don't affect you. But you are right in the center of it, whether you realize it or not. See, in the power of your hand, you have the capability of putting someone on the throne. Whether that be the right person, we shall see. Whether way, with what is happening now, you're being told half truths.
Indeed I am. Perhaps at some point in the future, that will have to change.
Oh, poor Aiden, thinking he'll get all the answers. It's very soon you will. Maybe when life hangs in the balance you will. But for now, you just have to remain as blind as a bat as to what you know. Do be careful on Schwarz, though. The god Eliasson is not a very kind god. He is very much a trickster. Oh, he poisons this world like ink in the ocean. Or oil in the ocean.
Either one would have done. But I see your point. Thank you very much for your time. Let me guess. Is it my short-statured friend next?
Yes, it is King words. I have to go all the way up. I'm sorry.
It's Zeno.
Zena. Yes, it is Zena's turn.
Poking fireball.
Did I read the fortune teller's hand? Thank you for your time.
No, that's just the pecking order's going down.
You had a 50-50 chance. So.
Erden's just gonna bow casually and just walk out the tent. Meanwhile, what's everyone else doing?
So, how's the
Then I was
fun?
Tracing the cobblestones.
I guess Chex is still next to C.
Jack's still contemplating life.
Good, right? Where I left everybody.
I think T
Let's-
probably did like a walk around to see what you and to try to maybe see if I could catch a bit of what you were saying to the fortune teller. It just shakes her head, walks back to where Chax is. So how is it your talk with the fortune teller? Didn't go around revealing any secrets or anything?
You know, we could still. You know what? I'm not gonna say it.
Say it.
And what do you want me to do? Set the whole place on fire?
I think she was talking to Chax though.
Let's see. Talking
Is
to
that
Jax.
true? I
No, I was talking to you.
okay.
Oh,
Okay, that's what I thought.
I was confused. Sorry.
This isn't as much as I enjoy a good fire. Maybe as much as I enjoy a good fire, what words? I'm too tired to word.
It'd be nice if we could play earlier in the day, but
Spilling bad, fire good, but fire might make more bad. Think of that, but more eloquent.
Rue, is that you?
Maybe you should lay low on the alcohol.
oh no, C got into the ale.
Did
I
Zena's
what's
just
with everybody?
tracing the cobblestones with a stick.
Zeno, it's your turn.
Blinks at you and then drops the stick and stands up for going in.
Hey Rin, how was your fortune?
Ugh.
I
She's
think so.
laying in the dirt, broken down.
Are you? Huh? Why is everyone so depressed?
I think C is gonna be like though. Although that being said, after saying whatever eloquent version of what I just said, she said, I'm curious what's gonna come out of this, like gesturing to like Zeno and the fortune teller's tent. And she just kind of nonchalantly makes her way back over there.
Is your fortune also depressing, C?
She hasn't gone yet.
He hasn't even gone yet.
Oh.
My fortune is my own. I have no intention of making it otherwise.
See, it's just spouting doomsday. Saying it's about the fortune teller.
This sounds like Illuminati talk.
What if she's... You never know. We don't know this lady. What if she's secretly the BBEG and she's collecting secret information on them?
BBG.
That actually would be one hell of a plot twist.
Plot twist. This is the BBEG. It's the goddess of the entire universe that is turned evil.
No, not the goddess of the universe.
Damn, Alex, they're calling you out.
This is actually a pretty good mix.
Nice. What's funny is
Okay,
that
so
it makes it look like you're holding like nothing.
Oh yeah.
okay,
Bright
so
nothingness.
Total
There.
nothing.
I made it appear.
okay, so since you put it in the chat, are you actually gonna roll to eavesdrop her in?
Oh wait,
Yeah,
do
why
you want
not?
me to roll to eavesdrop? Because I definitely want to hear.
You want to hear Zena?
You just have to beat.
Yeah,
You just
she's
have to
like,
beat the
she's like,
passive 12.
she's like, for the most part, I don't want to have a part in that, except for him.
Yeah, we're too
You gotta
nosy.
beat the mind
What did we
readers.
say? We
Shield
said
of protection.
perception. We said perception.
Yep, 12. You've got to be the 12. Well, Rin beats it quite easily.
I was like, there has to be something for them to roll against, but he's not gonna suspect them of doing it, so it's like, no active roll, just beat the passive 12.
I'm more worried about the fortune teller being like, "Hey, scram!"
Ooh, 23.
His fortune is his alone. No interference can be had here.
Wouldn't the fortune teller be aware of this?
Well,
Fortune teller even
Trumpeter.
care.
from what I hear, it sounds like she would be quite aware. It's just if she wants you to hear or not. For all you know, you can walk in there and be like, "Oh, he's just doing generic. You'll have a good future and find your wife."
Meanwhile, all the fortune I've told so far have not really.
You cut out.
You cut out.
Meanwhile, all the fortunes I have not
cut
had
out
good
again.
future. I know. I can tell, which is why I started over again.
You really just gotta make your thing a sound booth or something. Just
Rawr.
Roar XD. Ooh. Is that a bulge I see?
Y'all are asking for it. Zeno, come, take a seat. Would you like a cup of tea?
He nods his head.
She pours Zeno a cup of herbal tea. No, I do not bite. Now, if you want me to tell you anything that you're wondering about, you gotta open that mouth of yours. Got any questions you'd like answered before we begin?
How does this work?
There's no right or wrong way of making it, dear Zeno. You can ask your questions. I peer into the veil. Let's see if I can retrieve the answers. Otherwise, I still pierce into the veil and try and parts of the past and parts of the future. Now, what questions have you?
Is there any hope for this world?
My dear, there's always hope. Just because it seems bleak now does not mean that it would always be this way. It is like the sea levels, always going up and down. Never be stagnant, always changing. For as the sea goes up and down, it goes against the sand and rocks, ever so slightly shifting where things go. All the creatures in the sea living in, always migrating, always changing, evolving. There is no such thing as no hope, Zeno. For there will always be hope, as long as the sea goes up and down during the
Where is this hope?
Where is this hope? Why, that can very much lie within you and your friends. If you go down that path, or you and your friends could be the very reason why hope dies. It all depends on the choices you. Now tell me, Zeno, why is your outlook in life so bleak right now?
I've lost everything again.
I think you've already lost everything again. I mean, you have new friends, you have a new home. Your wife is out there somewhere, Zeno.
And one day I think you'll recover your memories. But I don't know if you want to. You have a very dark past. Very shrouded as well. There's bits of light in there, but there's a reason why your memories are not coming back. Do you still wish to gain your memories back even after this?
I wish to know where I come from.
Fortune teller just kind of takes trinkets and bones. You've changed a lot from before, from when you had your memories. It was a very peculiar way. The person you are now is completely different from the person you used to. Tell me, do you think you've always had a fascination with creating things?
Of course I would. It's my nature.
When you were first found, were your hands soft or are they hard and callous?
I don't remember.
You see, Zena? There's lots of mystery shrouding you. But what I can tell you is that what you thought was your family is not your family. What you do not think your family is your family. You have gone through a lot. Your family put you through a lot of it themselves. Such is the way of aristocrats. Never accepting their own blood.
What? No, nobility?
Yes. You seem to have some noble blood in you. Very powerful noble blood at that. Although it is mixed with something murky. Maybe a commoner?
A bastard child.
Shush, you're not there.
There's no way. I'm just. If you see me, there's no way I could be noble.
No, not in that form. Like I said, you've changed. There's an odd air of There's an odd air about you. I do not believe you were always in this form. Yes. I think that's it. It's no wonder no one would recognize you. I believe you might have been cursed. A strong curse at that. Change your form so completely and to keep your memories locked away like that. I haven't come across this kind of magic in a long time.
Cursed?
No, just say though. There's a way you might be able to lift this. Might. But it also depends on if you really want to. You see, you could keep your current form if you so wish. But your memories would be locked away. Forever. Although some may try and escape here and there during I believe you suffered from nightmares. Huh. That was... I haven't seen this relic in ages.
What relic?
Dare say. Quite the trickster this piece of artifact is. Always messing with the mind. Although, if it was... Yes, this amulet definitely was messing with you. It was also telling you parts of the truth. My, Zana. Your past sure is a tricky one. Your future even more so. There's so many paths that I'm seeing for you. And they're all always changing, never setting right. On one path you find your wife. On another she's dead. Another is by your own hand.
No.
Sense of betrayal.
Never.
Just what is going to happen in your future? On one path I see you never wanting to learn more of yourself, and another I see something quite brilliant. You are an odd one. Much more odder than your friends from earlier.
Can't be that odd. I'm not really anything special.
Boy, have you not been listening to a single word that I have said?
You've said that I'm odd and I have noble blood and I'm cursed, but even if the curse was undone and my genealogy was revealed, I still wouldn't really amount
too much. I mean, I can't even fight.
That much you may have right. But the future is dark. A lot of paths are set up for you, Zeno. And there's a lot of choices you will need to make. Depending on the choices depends on what will happen in your future. And I know that should sound obvious, but be careful of the choices you make. Each one will be more significant than the last. You choose to pursue, find out your past. You may regret what you found out, but you will have gained so much more. Your blood will be boiling, Zena. Your blood runs thicker than water.
This is a lot.
Yes.
The others have got to be so much more significant to me, though, right?
Well, that's not for me to tell you now, is it? You all have your own paths, your own destinies. And as a group, the choices you make with the outcome of the Empire. Think carefully about everything you're doing. Be careful of the path that you've set out on. There will be many trials ahead of you. That's the trick, dear boy. You won't know. Listen to your hearts, though. Maybe it will lead you in the right direction. Now, go fetch Takini for me, will you?
Of course. Thank you.
Oh, and Senna? Be careful who you trust, past and present. The world's not that kind after all.
I guess I can't believe that it is, can we?
That was a good alcohol.
No, you really ought to go easy on that.
Oh, it's just a little mix. But Takini's gonna be a
Zeno
bit bust.
walks over to Takini and just points at the tent.
Oh, is it my turn finally? It seems like all you hate you finally see what I get. Now,
Have fun.
I hope your future has you dead.
Ow!
I beg your
Isn't that all
pardon.
our futures?
Zeno goes and
and I'm
Zeno
sure your
just goes
future will
and
have you
sits-
be nothing more than an unfulfilled loser dead in the ditch.
Sure.
Zeno's gonna go and sit down and just put his face in his knees.
Why doesn't she take it so long on all of you? I can only imagine what's going to happen to Paperboy.
No, the fact that Rin and C have just heard all of that too.
Just picturing them like it's that meme of the person like laying in the water just crying. Just
C's gonna
Their
go over.
reactions.
C's gonna go over and be like, "You okay?"
It's just gonna stick an arm out and do like a thumbs up, but you can also tell it's just like he's just doing it to do it.
There's no happiness
Tell
behind
he's
that
really
thumbs
mad.
up.
Peony, do come in.
Alrighty. Quite the nice tent you have here. Quite
Why, thank
nice.
you. I do take pride in my collection. Now,
Mm,
before I get started, do you have any questions about your past or future for me?
mm. I will just ask if my journey will have certain fruit come to bear.
Now, that depends on the journey you speak of. Now, this particular journey, I can see the beginning of a fruit being born. But in life, yes, I think you'll be quite fruitful. But that all depends on your choices, of course.
Of course.
Now, tell me, how does one of your intellectual capabilities come to make forged papers?
As she says that, he's gonna look a little disturbed, like, oh, whatever do you mean? Come here just for travels and trade.
Well, the papers that you made to get into the city do look magnificent. Takes a trained eye to tell that it's fake. No. I would be careful, though, with your field of work. There is, at some point, gonna go wrong. I'd make sure that all of your documents are in order. Wouldn't want to be thrown in jail now, would we?
No, we wouldn't. May I ask how you know this?
I know many things, my boy. Best not to pry on how I know. Yeah.
Well, it seems this is a bit more of a. I might have a question for later.
Now, tell me, why are you so keen on being hated by everyone? Seems like everything you do and say creates a reaction from your fellow party members. Don't you know that your words have consequences? I mean, poor
Every
Zen will go
word.
mute for days.
Every word has consequences, but at the end of the day, Most people need to be shown the reality of such a cruel world, if they want to or not.
And why have you taken it upon yourself to show them this so cruel world?
Haven't done so myself, it is more my anger towards him himself seems to not be prepared for anything. I don't want him to hate me, but it is just the situation that is at hand.
Trust me when I say that your fellow members do know how cruel this world can be. You're not the only one that has. Not the only one who's lost someone. Just because you couldn't prevent it doesn't mean you need to drag down every. Yeah. What would your dear sister even say to everything that you and or if you can even call them that? I'm sure they can't call you.
Sorry about that. You broke up in the middle.
Ah, what did you hear?
I heard the last bit. Everything else was a bit finicky.
Tell me, Takini, what would your dear sister say to how you've been treating friends, to put it lightly, since I'm sure they can't really call you that with how you're treating.
Associates would be a better word, but she's no longer with us. And I'll make sure that no matter what fruit comes to bear, that the rest of the orchard comes to flame.
You see, she may not physically be here, but she's still here, Jeannie. She lives inside of you. Every choice you make, every word you say, there's always a consequence. Now, whether it's a good or bad one, depends on how you, and what you do. But as of late, you have been pushing every single person away. Now, if you take the time, you might find that you have a lot in common with some of these folks. But all you want to do is hurt them.
I have nothing in common with these folk. And if you truly do have such information, you should know that as well.
Oh, but you have so much in common. Pain, loss, feeling of missing home.
It seems that you yourself miss one vital feeling.
What's that?
Disgust.
Disgust, you say? And why is that?
The type of feeling you get when you look in yourself in the mirror and all you can see is what you have done.
And I'm sure some of your associates, as you put it, might feel the same as well. But you never know. All you do is push them away before they get a chance to get to know you. Hell, some of them have even plotted your own murder.
It is best to keep them at arm's length. For at the end of the day, you cannot trust anyone in this field of work.
Trust is a very fickle thing, isn't it?
Trust shall be built on my work and what I do. And that is all.
But your work is built on lies, is it not?
It is built on lies, but at the end of the day, it's how far those lies can go to push other people away. either from looking another direction or by believing the fate. At the end of the day, it is what you gain access to is.
What a lonely life you live. You sad, sad man.
There is no life fitting for what I have done.
There's always a life. You just choose to be in denial.
There's no denying what I've done. Not on that today. I've looked into that river time and time again. Even if the body's not found, you can still hear the screaming.
And you think your associates haven't done worse? They still find a way to move on. They still find a way to live.
If you've done something like that, even if the world is as cruel and sadistic as it is on myself to put justice upon who has done wrong, including myself.
And what is justice? But something but a construct that mankind has created. What is good? What is evil?
These questions. Oh, sorry.
Is there ever a way to measure good and evil?
May the edges be blurry, but when someone sees an act of good and an act of evil, no matter who you are, no matter where you stand, down to your gut, to your bones, you can feel it. For an act of good can carry you far from word and trust, and an act of true evil haunts you to your very last days, no matter how callous or how pure of heart you are.
But there's always two sides, is there not? You might see a murder taking place. You might think that might be one. But the person that man is murdering might be even more so evil than the murderer. Or he might have been preying on young girls. Now tell me, you would not know the history as to why this murderer is man, so you would mark him as evil, but some might mark him as a hero. Who is to say what is good and what is evil? Who is to say that what we do is morally right? It is nothing but a construct of a human, and the limitations of
No true man can cast judgment on a child. Not as I have. It was not a judgment of actions or as character. It was an action caused by fear, caused by self-preservation of my own. Even if that child was a callous and cruel boy, it is not right for me to cast judgment on him as I have done. Such a death is cruel and unethical.
but we have not harmed you if you have not done something first.
It was my fault to being in the place of the first place. It is not his fault that he chased what he seemed to be an intruder. But it is not right to me at the end of the day.
There's so many ifs, buts, and ands. If I did this, if I did that. But
But at the end of the day, there's still a corpse. Corpse of a life who was never truly started. In the bottom of a river.
Yeah.
And my
but it
hands
might
can never
have
be
been
washed
you.
of that.
But it could have been you at the bottom of the river. Could have been him that survived instead of you. Him living with his guilt instead of you. No matter what, there was gonna be a body at the bottom of that river. You survived, though.
That is true. And I must make it to whatever sort of justice, if none truly exists, to set the perpetrators of such actions to rest. For at the end of the day, I do not need to win. They just need to lose.
Be careful with that sense of justice, Takini.
That sense of
Never-
justice is the only thing that keeps me stepping at each day.
Well, that sense of justice might cause you to be the one at the bottom of the river. I don't mean that figuratively.
And then
We all have our senses of what is right and wrong. We all want to do what we think is best. But if you continue down this path, well, it's a path of alone. No one will ever walk this path with you. You have chased away about anything good about you. Don't keep making the same mistake, Takini. Or if you keep pushing everyone away, you have nothing left to care for, nothing left to live for.
nothing but seeing them fall. No matter what happens, that must be a certainty.
You need to change your mindset, Takini. That will be your downfall otherwise. Now, why don't you go fetch C for me, shall you, William?
I'm assuming there's payment before I leave.
Go fetch your friend for me, William.
As Takini leaves, he will drop on the table one of the... What's the highest piece?
You will drop nothing. Now go fetch your friend.
Well, Takini will just drop the piece and go get C.
Even if you drop it, it never drops.
Before Takini goes out of, I guess the tent. Alrighty.
Did you have fun?
Oh boy, was it fun. Seems like the last one today on this trip, IBC.
No.
Oh no, she is quite persistent on that. And you might learn quite nice truths on such a table.
Let me ask you,
Go bet on it.
have you learned nice truths today? Or has she just told you things you already know and given you vague forebodings of the future?
I will
Yeah,
walk
someone's
up to
gonna
see
have
and
to-
put my
someone-
shoulder onto her.
Someone's gonna have to like roll to get me in there, by the way.
I will walk up to her and kind of like walk up, like a bit more of a whisper, like, she knows more than you will think. It would be best if you walk in there, for I think this may be of a caliber of our last friend in the other zone.
The
I would
funny
wish
thing about
not
asking
to.
this is that she did eavesdrop on Zena's conversation.
That she has the power, but that doesn't mean that doesn't mean I think words. That doesn't mean that hearing it won't be a burden on my future.
Well, you know what that means. If you're not gonna do it, next snack's on you.
Sure.
Good.
I'll make
think
sure
you
everyone
might
gets.
want
Sorry.
As you guys are saying this, the fortune teller comes out of the tent. Think you may want to hear what I have to say, Sorelia.
She definitely stares at you.
The instant payout.
Is that enough? She starts walking away.
That's one way to reveal her full name to the party.
Oh wow!
Simon writes that down.
Oh god! Oh,
Where are you
God.
going? Think you might want to listen to what I have to say.
Well, then clearly you're not a very good fortune teller.
How's that, my dear?
You think I want to hear what you have to say? She's still walking away.
Aridin, be a dear and guide her back towards my tent, will you?
Now, see. Why don't you hear the nice lady out and see what exactly she wants to tell you?
Why do you care?
Oh, no. It's not that I care. It's that you care.
I assure you, I do not.
I'm gonna roll for persuasion.
It's a very just
Yep, you better.
surprised in the corner. He's
say
pulled his
check
head.
it out.
He's pulled his head out of his knees, but he's just staring now.
18.
Why say
I'm trying to decide, should I like roll something? I don't even know what I'd roll.
Wisdom saving throw, I believe, or yeah.
Nope, you're not getting that information, Simon.
Tisk.
No!
And with that, the dice have spoken.
She's still not really going willingly, but you can drag her, I guess.
Aridin
That's not how deception works.
Aridin gently guides her towards the tent. Don't worry, it'll be nice and over quickly. I mean, I got through it pretty fast. It's only because I got straight to the point. See if you can beat my time.
damn?
Run.
Speed run the fortune teller.
God
Have fun.
damn!
Thank you, Aridin. Now come on, see. Have a seat. Have a cup of tea.
All right, everyone, let's go see if we can find some pineapple on a stick.
She glares at you again. She makes sure to shut the door curtain or whatever behind her.
Violently.
I want to make a comment to Aridin. Jax kind of goes like, "You're evil. I know you know that, but you're evil."
Oh, stop.
You're making me blush.
Genuinely artful.
It wasn't even meant for an insult to you, though. Like, he knows.
And I was gonna walk over to Rin. Is she gonna be okay?
Rin, you're being talked to.
Sorry, I was totally paying attention. What?
Zeno walks over to Rin and says, Is she gonna be okay?
Lee?
Depends, who are you talking about? C or the fortune teller?
Oh. Oh, that's messed up. Oh.
Now see. Why would you not want to talk to me?
Believe the forces you're working with. I don't believe the forces you're working with are I don't think the forces you're working with are best used for parlor tricks. And even and I think some information is better left unknown.
But I know quite a lot about you. And your heritage. My. You've set a lot of fires in your youth out of anger. But a troubled young soul.
And what leads someone to just telling stories about other people's pasts? No helpful information whatsoever.
Stories, you say? Tell me, what would it take to make you believe I'm the real deal?
Believe? That doesn't mean I want to hear what you have to say.
Now you may not want to, but you have to. Goddess demands, and so she shall
Goddess.
receive.
And who is this goddess of yours?
Haley.
Can you send that in chat?
Yeah.
I can roll something if you want, but do I know much about this goddess?
Roll history.
Ooh, I know this one.
Of course you know this one. You took all the notes.
Mm-hmm.
23.
See, you recognize the name instantly. You remember that she is the goddess of the dreams and stars. She presides over the realm and grants those in favor power to along with past, present, and
Wait,
future.
your mic.
Like every other one of those words.
Fuck me! Haley is the goddess of dreams and stars. Presides over the dream and grants those in her favor. Past, present. What?
We're gonna need to dedicate some time to fixing this at some point.
I'm sorry.
I feel like I just need a new cord.
I'm sorry.
Why is my mic hating me tonight? It wasn't bad.
Oh my gosh.
Ouch.
Oh dear.
Rawr.
Can you give a brief summary?
The brief summary is what I've been saying this whole
I
entire
think
time.
I think I got it. It's fine.
Oof.
Well, if you want me to talk so badly, tell me how you became a servant of this goddess.
Well, always. Oh shit. Give me a second. Well, she's always spoken to me, you see. I can't remember the last time I have not heard her voice. No, she is quite an ever-present mistress.
Yes, she is. Tell me, see. Did you choose the name because of where you resided in the past? Or is this just a shortening of your name?
What, see?
Of course, yes.
That's the idea of my name, but doesn't give away too much information. There's a lot of knowledge behind a name, and some things I prefer to keep to myself.
Names do have power, after all.
Especially in the Feywild.
Yeah. There is something that you must know.
Enlighten me if you must.
Your ancestry. It is quite rich. Quite rich indeed. You're not the first of your blood to have, as you say, your powers.
She's actually kind of mildly intrigued by this fact, but not gonna show it.
In fact, you're probably the strongest one yet. Well, you have great potential in your future. Only learn to hone in your skills. And maybe try and stop setting towns on fire.
Didn't do any that didn't deserve it.
But I think one of those fires has affected a child so deeply that she's been scarred. You have killed innocents, see. There were those in those towns that would have accepted you. We were just too blind to see it.
Well, if the DM says so, I guess.
Not everyone in every town is prejudiced, although they may not have had the strength to speak up.
I merely went after those towns, which went against my home, the nature, the only one that deserves to be protected.
I think you'll see the truth soon enough if you do a little bit of digging into your own past. Mind you, not the one before you came here. But while you're traveling about Aintza, sensing paths intertwining more than once with this person, this poor child.
Like an actual child that got burned? Just a clarification question, mostly for the DM. I don't know if I'm actually asking this out loud.
Yeah, it's kind of like it was a child that got heavily affected by, your pyrotechnic abilities.
She's just gonna say, You don't need to tell me the dangers of my power. I know all too well.
But
Even
you
I haven't
don't.
noticed, I've been a little reluctant to use it.
But you see, we don't know the dangers of your power. Not truly. We've only unlocked a fraction of what you could possibly do. Yes, you will grow much stronger than anyone has seen in quite some time. Yes. As for your future, in short, there's a little bit of mystery surrounding it. There's still some choices that you make to so right now I'm seeing multiple. But the main thing that keeps coming up over and over is just she's just kind of staring off into space, trying to kind of read what she is seeing. How peculiar. There will be several choices you have to make, see. One that will involve you, another that will involve the present, one that will involve the future. Now I know you think I'm being very cryptic. She gives you a very pointed look. But you will know when the time comes.
Sage is gonna be like, I know I know that time is a fickle little thing. I don't. I know that time is a fickle little thing, and cannot be read simply like a book.
Yes, indeed. But
By the way, did my 13 Arcana earlier ever? Did I ever like get a sense of anything from her?
not really, no.
Okay.
I will say though, do not let your fear of being rejected overpower you. You have found what I'd like to assume is friendship within this group of people. Don't shy away from it. They can and they will become your strength if you let them.
We shall see.
I also see a man.
So tempted to say something.
Do it.
I was just gonna. She says, I think I like after like the man thing. I've just like what I wanted to say is like, can you not?
Not a romantic interest, my dear. But he will be of great importance in your future. Being great importance in the future of almost all of you. I can tell you this. He does have raven black hair. And almost this regal air about him.
It's a regal air today.
You would know, wouldn't you?
Close.
However, the future surrounding this man is quite also a mystery. It's like something is blocking my vision. Whew. Do you have any questions for me, my dear?
I don't know. Not at 2:18 at night.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call climbing up.
Nothing about your future or your past.
I mean, I only really have one, and I don't know how to word it.
Try.
Can you tell me anything about our mysterious? She says this quietly, like almost a whisper. Can you tell me anything about our mysterious benefactors?
She kind of gazes into the flames, trying to read them. There's something they're keeping hidden from me. From all of you.
That's what I figured. I'm not surprised, though.
But this truth. This truth would change how the Empire would work. Truths telling you half truths and half lies. Their goal is to change the reign of the Emperor. That much is true. But there's a huge cloud of mystery surrounding it. Like she left something out. Be careful who you trust, although I'm sure you know that. However, this group you have found yourself in, don't be afraid to trust them. They might be some of the only people you can trust in this harsh world. They'll at the very least have your back when it counts.
I'm not hard to believe, but you're the fortune teller.
I only see glimpses of the past and the future. Now run along, my dear. There's much of the carnival that awaits you.
Any food recommendations?
Well, I do hear that they came up with this new food called funnel cake. It is quite delicious. Now run along. I've kept you all here long enough.
Alright, you heard, lady. Let's get a move on.
Farewell. Good luck on your endeavors.
Yes, well, my dears. And be a stranger now. And you guys all walk away from the tent.
And then we waddle away. Waddle, waddle.
Waddle, waddle.
No.
I had to.
Ren,
Oh.
you look behind you as the group goes forward, and you notice the tent is no longer there.
Of course it's.
Whatever.
Spooky.
Yeah, would it be?
Do you mention anything
So,
to the
Xena,
group, or do you keep this little tidbit to yourself?
Sure, I'll just be like, anyone else see that?
See what?
See what?
Senna looks back.
He looks, but isn't surprised in the slightest.
Like I said,
Guess there was never really a tent.
Maybe it was a liminal subspace.
I think there's a simpler answer than that.
We hallucinated. I agree.
I don't remember having shrooms, but you know what? We'll go with
Could have been
that.
gases.
I walk up to Zeno and I ask him, so, did our fellow fortune teller help you in finding your wife or past history?
What is your obsession?
seriously, dude, what?
Just Takini. Why are you like this?
Yeah, I think you might
Because
be
I-
genuine right now.
With how many
Let the man
times you've
cook.
done it, it's like
Let the man
Getting
cook.
tired of it.
You said that there's a lot of different paths that I could go down. And I have to go down the right one in order to find her.
Well, I hope in your journey towards this perilous river is successful.
Thank you. Now, for the past, she made it seem like I was more grandeur than I am. And I don't know. What she said feels right, but I'm also having difficulty believing it to be true.
Whatever she told you is probably more leaning towards truth than fiction.
Yeah, that's why it feels right, but my mind just can't comprehend it. Me important?
Well, I never seen anyone build such elaborate contraptions as quickly as you, so it's not the farthest thing to think about. Guess it is unfair for me to ask you to convulge on such sensitive information without doing some myself, if you are interested.
Are you sure?
You
You don't have
Yeah. Well, I feel with all I have done to you these last few days, it's not on my end to do so. I've been quite cruel to you, even It is confusing how you get into this line of work. But I've lost someone very important. And I have lost a part of myself. Sorry.
You were married too?
No. Can't say I've ever had the ring on myself. It was of a younger sister.
A sibling.
Mhm.
I've always wondered what it was like to have a sibling.
It is nice.
As you say this,
Especially-
Senna, a sharp pain hits the back of your skull. Like you're trying to remember something, but it's not coming to the forefront.
What was that?
It's alcohol usually helps with that, but I'm not sure if we want to be drinking after what has happened. But it is nice to have a sibling. Seeing over them, seeing how they grow, chasing their dreams, and supporting them where you can. But with great joy also comes great pain.
From the way you speak, it sounds as if you were the older.
Yeah. I was the eldest of the two.
I'm sorry for your loss.
In that anguish, I have done something horrendous. I will make them pay, no matter what happens.
Just be careful you don't lose yourself too.
I'm not sure there's anything left to lose after everything that's happened. But I thank you for your concern. I'll make sure to take these next few steps a little lighter.
Zeno reaches out, just pats your elbow, since that's about as far as he can reach.
Thank you. And with this perilous journey, guess we have others in our boat. So, even though they're nice, always, you should open up to them. They seem like people that have had some pain, but are there for you at the end.
I guess looking at this group, I can see what she meant by hope. Whether we destroy it or bring it to pass.
Well, I guess that is a choice that we make on this adventure. Well, if it is anything, you can always count on me on being a good sailor. Both literal and hopefully a bit good on the figurative sense.
I think this is the start to a wonderful friendship.
Thank you.
You know, I think that they'll support you too. if you open up. I know it's not easy, and I think I've had a bit more practice than you over the years, but
Maybe so.
I think so.
Well, what are we doing all here somber like? There is a festival still. It's quite early, so we should probably enjoy the gathering and the fights. I hear there's gonna be a knight here. I hope that I put my money on the good on the knight. Alright, that's.
How
Oh,
does
sorry.
that play start?
I'm not sure. I guess we can ask. I think. What was it? I think Simon wanted to go. Hey, Simon!
Sucks.
He looks up from
yeah.
reading the poster. Yes.
When does the play start?
Let's see
In
here.
about 30 minutes.
In about 30 minutes.
That's plenty of time to get some snacks, and then we can all go and find some good seats. I love it.
So- Ooh, I hope they have some nice apple treats.
Ooh. They do, in fact, have a lovely apple pie.
Ooh, that sounds like it's gonna hit my sweet tooth. Well, what are we waiting for? There's a play to commence. Let's grab our fill of snacks and drinks and head over.
I wonder if they have anything that's chocolate and caramel.
Caramel apples dipped in chocolate.
Alright.
I was gonna grab two. One in each
Right.
hand.
Alright, and with this, I think we will call it the end of the session. It went on a little bit longer for Madame Leon, but I wanted you all to have a little sense, a little bit of your past. Next session, hopefully, maybe plan something better than well. Have session next week.
Your mic.
Ah, screw my mic. I'm hoping, if able, maybe have a midweek session to help get this carnival going along, because part has a lot of content. But yeah, we will see you all next time for Aintza. That's fine. Tired.
This is probably going to be a very tough one for Takini.
We had character development. I'm so happy.
So proud of you, buddy.
Like,
How
I'm
was
so
it?
happy.
Because
It was great. Genuinely, it was great. I loved it.
I'm afraid it feels wrong.
It's a trap. It's a trap. It's a dirty trap.
Hey, he'll still probably cause
It's a
problems, but you might understand him a little bit better now.
Maybe.
I just won't
But
pick
I
up
love
the
it.
wife because then. Oh, but I think
It's a great way to get your ass kicked.
Zeno is a very, I guess, cynical character. He trusts everyone way too much.
That may or may not be his downfall. We shall see.
although
Anyways,
Takini's gonna have a fucking roller coaster on the fucking play.
maybe.
I need to figure out how I'm gonna act that out because the sister is an actress. I guess performer would probably be the best way to explain it. Just need to either make multiple rolls to keep my face together and not cry. Guess it's probably the best way.
We'll see what the story of the play will tell you guys. We'll find out next time on Aintza Kingdom. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you enjoy.
And also enjoy
Hope you enjoyed the lore drops. Shut up. I don't care anymore. Lore drops has happened tonight. And we shall see you next time. Thank you. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.